Welcome back, Romantic Home family. I am Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and this is episode 14 in my huge I Love Fall series. I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a budget, and I truly believe you do not have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. Now, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's totally free, and also drop those comments down below and share my content. I'm going to be hosting a new giveaway with 5 giveaway winners. I'm going to give out more prayer cards and more totally dazzled jewels. Thank you for everybody that won, that's writing into me, that loves your jewels. You guys are just the best, most supportive ever. Quick update on my hacked Facebook page. Facebook is going to be restoring it, hopefully in the next couple of days. The hackers have been kicked out. Yay! God is so good. But they still have to restore me as the moderator, I guess. I don't know. It's a lot of logistics, but hopefully cross our fingers and say all of our prayers that we're going to be up, back, and running. If not, we're going to start a new page. You guys are an amazing community. Thank you so, so much for being here. Without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For this tutorial, we're going to create a fall Christmas tree. These are so fun to do, also on mini trees. So grab some ribbon. I just had this ribbon from Hobby Lobby. It was on their clearance section, and it's wired ribbon. You're going to loop it over on itself 4 times to create your loopy bow, and then pinch it in the center. And then I found this ribbon at the thrift store. It's paper ribbon, but you know what? It's orange fall colors. We're going to go for it. And then I'm going to make some more loopy bows to add into the center of this. So I like to use bows and ribbon to fill in my Christmas trees, and this is the same type of idea that you guys can take and use when you're decorating your regular traditional Christmas tree. So take that next bit of ribbon loops and just pile it on top of the first set of ribbon loops, grab a zip tie and zip tie it off. If you don't have zip ties, no worry, grab some floral wire or pipe cleaners. My go-to is zip ties. As I've gotten older, they hold so great and they're easy to work with. Okay, here is what our bow looks like so far. You're gonna take the ribbon loops and pull them out, and then you guys can cut some tails, and that's gonna give your tree some movement. So I'm going to come over here and just kind of show you guys. I didn't want to put it at the very top of the tree. I want to do kind of like a fall tree topper with some leaves. And I will tell you guys, a little mini fall Christmas tree is great for any extra florals that you might have dancing around in your craft stash. You guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm so guilty of that. So I'm going to use some of those extra florals. They're kind of mismatched. And then if I decide that I get through my fall decorating and I still need some stuff, I can always undecorate this fall Christmas tree. It's not a staple in my fall home tour, which I am going to be doing a fall home tour for you guys. I'm super excited for that. Now, right now I'm dovetailing those tails, which you guys always want to try to do. And if you hear me, my voice might sound a little bit different tonight. I'm going to tell you I do have a little bit of some sinus stuff going on. I know you guys are praying for me in the last video on that, so thank you guys so, so much for that. And I am just going to go ahead and zip tie my bow into the center. Hey, let's get crazy with it and add in some more tails. I think that gives your tree a lot of movement. I think ribbon is so fun to play with, and I am a more is more maximalist type of gal. I love to just throw everything at it and have fun with it. So take my ideas and you guys can scale it down. Maybe you only want to put a bow on your tree. Maybe you only want to put some leaves on. But I really like to stuff it full of fun things, give it lots of movement, and you can't go wrong with this. Like, a fall Christmas tree doesn't have a lot of guidelines, so you can get away with a lot of fun stuff. Now, always remember, pre-fluff your bow after you've made the bow, and then once you get it on your wreath, garland, tree, whatever you're doing, fluff it again, and then you're probably going to fluff it again even after that. So what I want to do for the topper is add some of these leaves. Now, these are just all random thrown together leaves, so we're going to have to use ribbon to kind of tie all these leaf colors together. This tree is just a tree I use every year. I actually have 2 of them. They came in a 2-pack at Walmart. So I'm just adding in some leaves, and bear with me. I know it's going to look a little funky for a while, but we really have to pull those colors in by adding in ribbon and all of the leaves. And then I just have spare pumpkins also floating around in my craft stash. You know, I'm starting to get to the bottom of the barrel of some of my stuff, and so I just want to repurpose and reuse as much as I have this season. And I've told you guys that I'm not going to run to the craft store this year. I'm going to use everything that I already have on hand. So I'm adding in now some little Dollar Tree mums, super fun, some little Dollar Tree pumpkins. You guys don't have to spend a lot to do these. And think about this, you can make a little mini tree, or you can go big or go home and go ahead and get out your big Christmas tree. It's not a bad thing to do. I always like to sneak my Christmas tree in, towards the end of October and put the lights on. It gives such a glow in the living room. I try to hold off until after Halloween, but I think the older that I get, I don't have as many rules. And I think it's my house, it's your house. You guys decorate however you love. Now I'm using some of these yellow flowers to give it some more movement. I'm gonna play some pretty music and let you guys watch me decorate. So the last thing I'm kind of adding in are just some more of these little loopy bows, taking some extra ribbon. I had shown you guys in one of my last videos to do some ribbon rehab on your ribbon. You're going to simply take your ribbon that you have used in other bows, lay it out flat on a towel, do a low iron temperature setting and iron that ribbon very gently. And that's going to give you kind of some new life to some of your ribbon. So here is the finished product on our fall Christmas tree. Again, this is kind of maybe a 3-foot tree, just for a reference point. You guys can go big or go home with it, or you can scale it back. I added in some pretty sunflowers and, just kind of fluffed my bows around a little bit. And I found also some little string lights. They're orange Halloween string lights from the thrift store, and I've added them to my bookcases and my mantle decor. I cannot wait to share with you guys my fall home tour. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this series so far. Go back and check out the rest of this series. I have a lot more fun ideas for you guys. My kiddos went back to school today, so this mama's heart was just feeling, all the feels. I tried not to cry, but I was definitely feeling just all the feels. I have two seniors. My daughter is a senior in high school this year, and my son is a senior in college. So big changes ahead, lots of celebrations, and it's going to be an amazing year and an amazing journey. I'm super proud of my kids, and I just think they're so awesome. And so if you guys are in my shoes and you have any pointers for empty nesters, let me know. Drop it in the comment section below. I am announcing a new giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 5 new prayer cards with 5 totally dazzled jewels. And thank you for everybody that has responded, that have received their little prayer cards and jewels. You guys' messages are so sweet. And here is my little puppy dog, Benji Bear. He is a 4-year-old terrier. I can't believe Benji Bear is 4. If you guys go back and watch some of my old videos, he was so little back then and so much darker colored. He's just out on a little jaunt. I kind of let him do some off-roading today on our walk. He was distracted also because the school buses were out and all the kids were out. So he was having a hard time focusing on staying on the road. So I was like, you know what, Benji Bear, let's just do some off-roading. And funny thing, as we were walking up the hill, my daughter was driving home. Can you guys believe my daughter's driving? Do you guys remember some of those old videos where she was crafting with me and she had such a little girl voice, and Max would be coming home and eating all the chocolate chip cookies after wrestling? If you guys have been here, this is my 6th season on YouTube. I've been DIY crafting mama, and I'm so super blessed and honored to share my crafting and decorating with you guys. Quick update on my Facebook page. We are still in recovery mode there. I might be starting a new Facebook page just to give you guys some content and something to grab onto, because I know you guys love my Facebook posts. So stay tuned for that. I love y'all so much. We are going to do our devotional, so get ready for that. Thank you for all of the encouragement, and we love you guys so much. Thank you all so much, Romantic Home family, for all of your love and your kind comments and all of your sweet support, for watching my videos, for commenting. It helps me out so much. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That really helps me. I am a full-time content creator, and it just lets me know that you guys are here, that you're watching, and all that kind of good stuff. So what are you guys up to? My daughter went back to school, and my son did as well. I have 2 seniors. I have a senior that's in high school and a senior that's in college. So I'm going to tell you guys, I did have a little bit of a low moment this morning, with a lot of joy, but then there was just that tiny little moment that snuck in that just, you know, it was like, my world's getting ready to really change. So anyway, if you guys are out there going through that, or if you have gone through that, give me some tips on how to get through your little one, graduating from high school and being an empty nester. You know, I have so many projects that I want to do, and I know I'll be fine, but just that thought, I guess, kind of just gripped me just a little bit. So if you guys are going through something, drop those prayer requests down below. Now, I have been sharing a devotional with you guys, and you guys have really been loving it. I just grabbed this devotional at the thrift store, and my sweet friend Stacy had encouraged me to read a devotional on my page with you guys, and that was actually when I broke my ankle last year, and I had to just repost, recycled content. She was like, hey, if all else fails, you could just read devotionals. And I was like, I don't know if anybody would be entertained by that, but it seems like you guys are really uplifted by this. It uplifts me. I feel like we're doing this together. And the next time, for the next devotional, I'm going to pick something that hopefully everybody can maybe access easier. I know I just grabbed this at the thrift store, but anyway, we're going to use what we have and then move on from there. Okay, so our last devotional was on hope. The next one is going to be on hospitality. Hospitality, yes. I'm excited for this one. I love, hosting things, so that's going to be super fun. Okay, so hospitality. Hospitality needed, not wealth. Some of us feel that it is a lack of money that holds us down. Gideon replied to God's request, but Lord, how can I save Israel? My clan is the weakest in Manasseh, and I am the least of my family. That's from Judges 6:15. With no finances behind him at all, Gideon was turned into a wise prophet by God's commanding power. Many times I have had sweet Christians tell me they cannot have friends in for fellowship because they do not have good china or matching napkins, because their house is too small, or because their talent is too slight. But these are only excuses for our unwillingness to do as God has asked us. Offer hospitality to one another without grumbling. And that's 1 Peter 4:9. I would enjoy a peanut butter sandwich if someone else prepared it and handed it to me. I can definitely make a peanut butter sandwich. The world tells us that we need money to be happy, but as God told Gideon, I will be with you. Judges 6:16. Should not his presence be reassurance enough? That is really something I really needed to hear. So I'm gathering from this is that we all have insecurities about our homes, about our talents, and God just says, open your hearts and homes to those in no matter what, no matter what. And I think that's wonderful. I think that's really great. I love opening my home, but I always try to make sure it's like super clean and super decorated. And maybe just God wants me to be still and spend time with the people that I have invited into my presence. So that was really good for me. So we're going to read some hospitality scriptures, and excuse me, my voice. I have had a sinus infection and I'm still trying to heal from that. So hospitality. Abraham looked up and saw 3 men standing nearby. When he saw them, he hurried from the entrance of his tent to meet them and bowed low to the ground. He said, if I have found favor in your eyes, my Lord, do not pass your servants by. Let a little water be brought, and then you may all wash your feet and rest under this tree. Let me get you something to eat so you can be refreshed, and then go on your way. Now that you have come to your servant, very well, they answered, do as you say. And that's Genesis 18, 2 through 5. The next one says, we ought therefore to show hospitality to such men that we may work together for the truth. And that's 3 John 8. Do not forget to do good and to share it with others, for with such sacrifices God is pleased. And that's Hebrews 13:16. So I love that. I hope this has blessed you guys, and I hope no matter where you're at, whatever you're going through, remember it is just a feeling. Those feelings will pass. I, called my friend when I started getting anxious about my daughter and just other things with the Facebook page and, some personal things I had going on. And I thought, you know what? And so she told me, she was like, hey, just remember, this is just a feeling and that feeling is going to pass. And that was such a great reminder for me. So if you guys are listening to this right now and you're going through something that's maybe really heavy, or, you just like feel so burdened down or overwhelmed by it, or you get in your head, which we all do, remember, it's just a feeling. It will pass, and God's blessings are laid out in such a beautiful carpet of splendor before us. We're so blessed all around us. We have so many blessings, and so when I start focusing on my blessings and having gratitude, it just makes me feel so much better. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to hug all of your hearts so tight. If you need prayer, drop those prayer requests down below. I am hosting a new giveaway this week. I'm going to give away 5 prayer cards with 5 beautiful, totally dazzled jewels. I'm just going to select some seasonal ones that have been sent to me. So I hope you guys will enjoy those. Thank you for everybody that has emailed me back, and I think there's still some giveaway winners out there. I know I found one more. She messaged me and said, hey, I'm a giveaway winner. So go to the community tab and look for your YouTube username underneath the congratulations ones. So I love y'all to the moon and back. I'm going to hug all of your hearts so tight. Thank you so much for being here. I'm a just DIY crafty mama. I'm a one-woman show. And so all of your love and support means so much. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, inspiring to craft and decorate. And I love y'all, and I can't wait for our next video. And until then, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another. Touch you guys very soon. Bye. That I love you.